So it feels like the crypto winter is finally over, right? There's this new energy in the air. But, this isn't just the market bouncing back. It's something different. It's a whole new focus driven by some really powerful new ideas that are going to shape what's next.
I think Ryan Selkis from the research firm Masari just put it perfectly. He said, if last year's report was, it's so over, this year's report is, we're so back. And you can feel that shift everywhere.
Okay, so if we're so back, what's the actual plan? What's the new playbook? What are the big ideas that have developers and investors so excited again? Let's get into it. First up, it starts with maybe the biggest tech trend on the planet right now. We're talking about the incredible collision course between artificial intelligence and the blockchain. The idea here is actually pretty simple, but it's so powerful. It's all about using a blockchain, that unchangeable public record, to prove where AI-generated stuff actually came from. It's like giving every piece of AI content its own digital birth certificate. Think about it. On one side, you have AI, which can create this endless flood of content, making it almost impossible to know what's real anymore. And on the other side, you've got blockchains, which offer a permanent, rock-solid record of origin. It's like the perfect solution for a very, very modern problem. And this is a huge deal. In a world that's about to be swimming in deepfakes, this combination gives us real trust. It also opens up brand new markets for verified digital art and IP. And it really empowers creators by making sure they have secure ownership of their work. All right, let's move on to the second major theme. This one is all about building a bridge between the old financial world and the new one. We're talking about real-world assets. So what are RWAs? Well, simply put, it's about taking real things from the physical world, like real estate or government bonds or even private credit, and creating a digital version, a token, that can live and be traded on the blockchain super efficiently. And believe me, this isn't just some fringe idea. MakerDAO, which is a total giant in the crypto world, is already all over this. They're using real assets like treasury bonds to back their stablecoin, which generates a real stable yield. And we're not talking small numbers here. We're talking about over $5 billion in value locked up just in this one protocol. This is not an experiment anymore. It's a massive working financial machine that's proving this concept can work at a huge scale. The potential impact here is just enormous. RWAs basically act as a bridge that could bring trillions of dollars from traditional finance over to the crypto world. And for investors, it means more stable, reliable assets while making things that were hard to sell, like real estate, way easier to trade. Okay, that brings us to our third and final narrative. And honestly, this one might be the most ambitious of them all. We're going to talk about building the actual physical world using crypto. It's called Decentralized Physical Infrastructure, or DePIN. So the big idea with DePIN is to use crypto tokens as an incentive to get communities of people to build and run physical stuff together. I'm talking about things we use every day, like wireless networks or cloud storage, but owned by us, the users, instead of by some giant corporation. And this quote from that Masari report just nails it. Projects like Helium, which is building a decentralized wireless network, are designed to, and I quote, break the stranglehold of the big tech and telecom giants that control so much of our digital lives. Why does this matter? Well, the goal is pretty revolutionary. If you cut out the corporate middlemen, you can make essential services way cheaper. You can also build a more resilient internet that's harder to censor. And maybe coolest of all, it lets literally anyone contribute to and earn a piece of the infrastructure they rely on. So when you start putting all these pieces together, you really begin to see this new, narrative-driven future for crypto taking shape. It's about completely rewriting the rules for how we handle data, finance, and even physical infrastructure. These three things, verifiable AI, tokenized real-world assets, and decentralized physical networks, they're the pillars of this next cycle. And even though they're distinct, they build on each other to create something totally new. And really, that's the main takeaway here. The future of crypto isn't going to be random or chaotic. It's going to be guided by these clear, powerful, and connected ideas. The next bull market won't be random. It'll be narrative-driven.